Hello, my name is Natasha Ellis, a student here at Cal State LA. This video will provide information about methodology and procedures used for research involving human subjects. More detailed information can be found in Chapter 3, Section 3.4 of the IRB Application Guidelines. The IRB will review the descriptions you provide about the methods and procedures you plan to use for your research, as well as the instrumentation you will use.
First, you must indicate the methods you will use. For example, surveys, interviews, focus groups, review of records, blood draws, physical exercise, secondary data analysis. Next, you must describe the tasks that the subjects will be asked to complete during the course of the study, explaining how each task will unfold, what subjects will do during their involvement, and the amount of time that participation in each aspect of the study will take. Describe what procedures, if any, are experimental or special. You must describe how data will be collected and recorded. For example, handwritten notes, self-completed hard copy or electronic questionnaire, audio or video recordings, photographs, and how data will be coded. Indicate whether the procedure will be anonymous. There will be no associations between responses and respondents, or confidential. Data are associated with personal identifiers or coded to protect personal privacy. Describe the procedures you will use to ensure that anonymity or confidentiality will be maintained during data collection. For Internet survey research, you should address privacy during access and specific issues related to confidentiality of data and secure data storage. You will need to submit all research instruments such as surveys, interview or focus group guides, or questionnaires planned for use in data collection. If deception or less than full disclosure is used, you must describe how it will be used, as well as adequate justification. In such cases, include procedures to debrief subjects following participation. You must provide information on where and for how long research records will be stored, and who will have access to the study data once data have been collected and filed. Indicate in what format the data will be. For example, hard copy or electronic files, data, consent and assent forms, code lists, and audio and video recordings should be kept in separate, secure locations, and identifiable information should be kept on campus. Records must be maintained for a minimum of 3 years following the completion of the study. If recordings are made solely for the purpose of facilitating transcription, they may be destroyed immediately following transcription. If the researcher is a CSULA student, the faculty advisor is responsible for the maintenance of these records.
The other videos on the Office of Research Development Research with Human Subjects webpage contain information about different topics related to your IRB application. Thank you for taking the time to review this information. Make sure you understand and carefully abide by the guidelines in these videos, and you will avoid wasting a lot of time and energy.